Hey guys, it's Craig here from Big Flavour. Today we're going to cover how to increase your wedding leads for your hotel, and we're going to do this over a series of different vlogs. Today we're going to focus on the content side, so strap yourself in, and I hope you enjoy. So, content. Where do you start with content for your website if you want to try and enhance your wedding offer? The mistake a lot of the hotels will make, and you can have a look at your competitor sites just now, is that they'll have one page, and that one page will include all the different services they do for weddings. The issue with that is that there's a couple of issues. Is one, you can't rank for various terms in Google. So if you have separate pages, then you can optimize them for different search terms, and you've got a better chance of ranking for Google. And the second one is that if you're running any ad campaigns at a later date, then if you've not got that individual page, then that ad campaign becomes less relevant. So the first thing is to think about your hotel and what are the USPs of the hotel. What types of wedding does the hotel accommodate? What is it outdoor wedding? Is it a barbecue wedding? Is it a small wedding? Is it intimate? I think about all the different keywords and topics and services that your wedding could offer, and then write them all down in a spreadsheet. And we're going to put the spreadsheet up in a minute to show you an example of this. But write them all down in a spreadsheet, and then once you've done that, that's the start of your plan for the wedding content. So now you should be able to see the wedding example on the screen that we've highlighted for a client that we've worked on in the past. And what this will show is that what this client is capable of offering for weddings. So you can see that they do wedding packages. That's one of the things. And that's a good way, wedding packages, to try and sell weddings across many days. So typically a wedding will be sold at the weekend. That's the highest value wedding that you can get. But then does your venue then accommodate for other days? So it's a good way to sell midweek and Sunday weddings. You sell them kind of sell weddings in the short term and weekends in the longer term. So this is why they've got a packages section there. You can see there from the slides that they've got midweek, weekend, winter, that type of thing. They've also got accommodation at the hotel that they can sell for weddings, so they can accommodate up to 80 people. So they sell a accommodation and wedding package, and they also sell. You'll see as a separate page is exclusive use weddings. So exclusive use is a highly searched for term. A lot of people would rather go for that, so they've got the venue to themselves, and having a page there means that you can rank for exclusive use in location, whether that be Edinburgh, the Highlands, London, whatever that may be. You also have things like a gallery page, showcase the best images you've got for that wedding. One of the things that we always recommend is having a show round page, and essentially what that is a call to action to try and get people to view your wedding. So if they're looking at 2 or 3 different venues and they're undecided which venue to look at, then a show round offering maybe an afternoon tea for two, or prosecco, or even in the winter during the low period, overnight stay and breakfast for two. That could be what makes them see your venue rather than your competitor's venue. So that's always a good thing to include there. Testimonials is another one to include there, because that's like a bit of a trust element to it. Then you've got one in ceremonies, which I'll have all the details about how many people can attend the wedding, what you can offer, marquee, that kind of thing, if it's an outdoor wedding as well. A downloadable brochure is also a handy bit of content to try and include in the strategy, and that's really for people who would like to then print that out, and then maybe they're looking at 3 or 4 different venues, and they can go and show their husband or the wife that information without having to be on the computer. One of the final things we're going to speak about here on the content side is really, what do you want the user to do once they've read your content? Ideally, what you want to do is get them to leave their information for your wedding coordinator to go and speak to them. So how do we do this? The way that we would recommend is to have clear calls to actions throughout all the different wedding content, and that could be in the shape of inquiry forms where people need to leave their name, their email, items such as how many is going to be in the wedding party. You've also got the show round that we mentioned earlier, where the people can get a free afternoon tea or a free prosecco or a free night at the hotel. That's a great way of getting people to leave the details. And what we've noticed across our client base and across the last kind of 10 years doing digital marketing for hotels is that the conversion rate goes up to about 30% when you add the show round, especially in the winter when you've got the free night as well. So once you've got them to the hotel, your wedding coordinator spoke to them, they've seen the venue, then it's a 30% conversion rate from there. So it's a really good way of doing it. The other part and the final part to try and gather that person's details is to just include a download the wedding brochure link where they need to leave their name and their email address. Again, that allows the wedding coordinator to get in touch with them and take it further. So that concludes the content side to how to increase your wedding leads for your business. In part 2, we're going to look at advertising, PPC, and how we can amplify all this content we've just created to get as many leads as possible. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you in part 2.